So you mentioned that the album was recorded for under $10,000. For people who don't really know what goes into the recording process, what's that really mean? I mean, where does the money go? What happens?
Well, a good portion of that this time we brought in an engineer from out of state to record at the studio that we've recorded all our albums at, which is a local studio. So we had to, on this time we had to pay for his travel from South Carolina up here, him to stay with me. You got to throw money at the actual recording process, and then we are spread out 250 miles between band members, so we have to pay for everybody's gas to get to and from the studio. And then you got to pay for your mixing and then your mastering. And then after that's all done and you got the finished product again, then you got to pay to have someone mass produce it. Yeah.
Right. Now, and I don't think a lot of people realize what, that $10,000, I mean, it sounds like a lot. That's really, really fucking cheap to do an album for $10,000.
$10,000 is a drop in the bucket. When you're trying to, what we were trying to do, which is like, we're going to put out self-released album, but we're going to put it out as if it's on a record label and try to compete with big dogs. And $10,000 is nothing. It's probably, there's a lot of albums that are coming out now that we're kind of locked in with on the charts or whatever that they spent maybe $10,000 on drums. Yeah. So, but if you get the right guys together and the stars align, do a lot. We figured that out.
Yeah. Now, so you worked with Aaron Fisher again, who's worked on previous albums, but you also worked with Jason Hannon, right, from Gizmachi?
Yes. Aaron is the engineer that recorded all our albums, and we used his studio again, and he actually tracked vocals for me because I love tracking with him. But we brought Jason in, he's the guitar player for Gizmachi, who they got signed to Slipknot's label, and then Fort Ozfest, and then they broke up after their first album. Jason's got a fantastic ear. He's a very good friend of ours that we met on tour, and he said, I want this album, and I will make it sound, he said, I'll spend every second on it. And he did not lie. Like, he spent so much time, we should have paid him a lot more. But, I mean, I think it's the beefiest album, and it's also the most, it's earthy and organic, but it's also, like, very aggressive. And I was really happy that he achieved that for us on such a low budget.
Well, it is. It sounds amazing, and I mean, when compared to the other albums, you can tell a sonic difference there. I mean, the guitars, the drums, vocals, everything just sounds. It's all more out there. I mean, it all sounds like it's more in your face, and
he pushed it, but not like Saint Anger pushed it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound overdone at all. I mean, it sounds like it just sounds like it really more than you listen to some albums and they sound like they've had a lot of money put into it. This one just sounds like it's had a lot of time spent dialing it in.
Yeah.
So
I listened to it, and it's more aggressive. But then I was like, man, we recorded with our amps on like 5. The gain. Like, I mean, it was like, somehow he brought it out. So.
Well, it sounds amazing. So you can also give him our props on that because it's awesome.